Okay, so for today we are going to make this admin product form. So it is a form for inputting data inside our application so that we can input some products inside the application to show to the user. As you know that we don't have any prior data for showing our users. So for that we will be needing a form to upload the images and other things of the product. So for that we are going to make this thing first. Actually, the admin part should be saved for the later, but as we don't have any data, so it is for that reason we are going to make it first. Um, Before that, let me give you how it is going to look. So give you a overview. So as you can see, it consists of the product title, product details, and product price, discount price, size, and selected colors and other things, uh, and highlights, country of origin, declaration of imposter. And in the mobile layout, it is looking quite good. As you can see here, it is looking beautiful. So we are going to make this thing. Okay. um and for this one we are going to use the tailwind component. So initially let's go to tailwind components. So just write tailwind css and hit enter, and after that just go to the tailwind css component part, and after that you need to go to browse components, or you can just directly search from here that we need a form. So just write, let's say, form layout. I hope it is going to give us a form. Yeah, so as you can see it is giving us a beautiful form. So we are going to change it to react and just copy the code, and as you can see it is showing us that in the plugins it is going to require tailwind css form. So we are going to do that also, but before that let's make a component first. So inside the container I am going to make a folders known as admin, and inside the admin I am going to make admin product form.jsx, and then I am going to paste it. Also along with that I am going to rename it as admin product form. Okay, and here we need to copy this and paste it in our tailwind config file inside the plugin. So I'm going to paste it, and along with that you need to install this one also. So just copy at the rate of tailwind slash forms and going to install it. So I need to go to my front end part and going to write npm I control v, like at the rate of tailwind css slash forms. Okay, and hit enter. Till the time it is going to install, we are going to make another component. So inside the pages I am going to make a folder known as admin, and inside the admin we are going to make, let's say, we are going to make admin product form page dot js. So basically in here we are going to add the navbar and the footer and the body here. So let me show you how we are going to do that. So here initially we are going to provide a navbar, going to import the navbar, and after that we need the footer. Okay, and then we are going to need the main element, that is admin product form. So here admin product form, and this is the component going to install it. And as you can see we have successfully completed this admin product form. We don't need anything else for, but after that we are going to make a route for routing into the application to this file. So we need to go to app.js, and I am going to modify this about. I am going to write slash admin slash admin product form dot json. Okay, sorry, dot product form only. Okay, after that I'm going to change this div and going to write admin product form page. Okay, and going to write the same thing here. So this will make a route of admin product form. Let's see how it is looking. So here is some, like, okay, admin product form page.jsx is not matching. Okay, let's see what's the issue here. It's not page, it's capital letter. Now let's see, it is still giving error. So what's the error now? Module not found, can't resolve here. Okay, so it is not able to resolve it, so we just need to uh, like we need to start again this application, so it will fix the issue. Okay, so this is the for this is the, like, the error of hero icons. So we haven't installed hero icons yet, so let's go to the component and go to documentation, and here you will find a line that says npm install headless UI and hero icons. So just copy it and paste it here and hit enter. This will install hero icons. So as you can see, this product form here, it is using, I think, yeah, it is using some icons from the hero icons. So for that reason we need to install the hero icons first. So let's see, I think it will fix our issue. So as you can see, it fixed our issue, and now we can just go to admin slash product form. Okay, admin product form. Actually, I think it should be product form, not admin product form, as we have written admin earlier, and the product form will be for the admin only, not for the general public. So go to app, and here I am going to change the route to product form. Okay, let's see now. Okay, still now it is giving error. So let's see admin product form page. Okay, home page. Yeah, I have written it correctly. Product form. Okay, here was some mistake. The P should be capital, and here also I have written P as capital. So now it should not be an issue. Let's see. Yeah. So as you can see, there now there is no issue, and we have our form, but it is not looking so good. So what we are going to do is that we are going to just simply give some heading and padding first. So let's go to admin product form, and I'm going to erase these things, and now I am going to give it some spaces, some padding and everything. So initially let's leave it like that, like space y12 should be like that, and border D is also good. Okay, and text bold, yeah, it is also, I think it is good. Hmm. Yeah, so I think for now it is good, it should be good, and here we are going to write upload new item. Okay, and then I'm going to make um yeah, the in the p tag I am going to change it. I'm going to modify and going to write the details field will be saved in the database. Okay, So everything which we are going to write here is going to save it in the database, so you need to be careful. Okay, fair enough. And now grade column, everything is good, I guess. And username will be here. Let's change it to product title. So product title, you can also change this text like HTML4, but it doesn't really matter whether it is there or not. Okay, and also I am going to here is a span, as you can see. So I don't think we need a span, so I am going to remove it. And now it consists of a input text, name, it doesn't matter what's the name, ID, yeah, ID also doesn't matter, autocomplete also we don't want, so we are going to remove this one also. Yeah, looks good to me, this input. Let's see how the input is looking like. Yeah, it is looking quite good, but not that much. So what I am going to do is I'm going to remove this line, SM text and SM leading 5. Okay. Actually, let's not remove this one. This one is also looking good. I am going to fix these things like this pad. There is no padding here, so I am going to give padding and everything. Okay. So actually, I think I should give padding first. So let's make a div and just um get these things inside the div, and here in this div just give some spacing like in the earlier we just gave it as mx5 in the mobile layout, and for the md we are going to give mx as 12. So let's see, yeah, looking quite good. Now we have our label here, text input here. Now for this one we are going to give the product detail. So here product detail will be there. Okay, and here is a text area, so I am going to remove the name and the ID and also the default value. Okay, and this I think looking quite good. And we also need to add some placeholders. So here I am going to add a placeholder like, let's say, Nike Jordan X. Okay, and for here I am going to give a placeholder of, let's say, smooth inside and everything, smooth inside and out, crafted from our premium please, and something like this, blah blah blah. And everything looks fine to me. Okay, so you can write whatever you want in the placeholder. I am just copy pasting it so that we don't spend enough time inside that thing. Okay, after that we are going to write a few sentences about not ourselves, it's about the product. Okay, and after that I am going to write something about label of photo. Let's say what's this one. Okay, so we don't need this thing, we also don't need this cover photo part and also the personal information, so I am going to remove these things. Okay, so After the text area, here we don't need this div, and also for the cover photo we don't need this part also, so just remove these things. Let's see how it is looking. Yeah, personal information also we don't need, so for this part also I don't think we need this thing, but we need these things, so I am going to delete this h2 and p part. Okay, so now let's see how it is looking. Yeah, it is looking good. It's looking similar to our main price, like our main file. So next thing is that we need this price and discount spaces. So for that I am going to give the first name as price. Okay, and after that I am going to give this input as, let's say, text type will be text, id will be we don't want the id, and autocomplete also we don't want. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so looking good. I am going to give a placeholder here, so placeholder will be, let's say, 1200. Okay, 1200 rupees as it is given here. Yeah, so input is 1200, and we need something else. um I think it is fine. So for the next part we want, in the last name part we want a discount percentage, so here just write discount percentage. Okay, and after the discount percentage, we are going to change the input as, actually for the pricing and the discount percentage we don't want it to be text, we want it to be numbers, so I am going to modify it to number. Yeah, so to numbers, and the name is not required, id is not required, autocomplete is not required, and we are going to give it a placeholder. So I think the placeholder should be, like, say we are going to give it a placeholder of 10% discount. Okay, that's a lot of discount. And after that we need, hmm, so let's see what is the next part. So as you can see, we need something like this: select size and select colors and category and gender and kids. These are some of the selectors we need them. And we also need some of the inputs like this. As you can see, the lines is not spread it in the whole screen, it has some boundary, so we need this type of input, and this type of input is present in the email address, so we are just going to keep the email address and going to delete all of these things. And along with that we also don't need these even and candidates and comments, etc. So I am also going to delete these stuffs. So let's delete these things, like I want to keep this email, and everything else should be get deleted, like this part, this part, this part, this part, and everything is going to get deleted. Let's see how it is looking now. Yeah, everything went off, and I also don't want these things, so I want these stuffs to get disappeared. So bro, just disappear. Yeah, so much better. Now we initially let's make this input text like the country of origin, stock, and marketed by, etc. Okay, so for that we just need to change these things. The first one is country of origin. No, the first one is stocks. So let's make the stocks part. Okay, so here going to write stocks, and then the input type will be number. Okay, it is not the type, so going to paste it in the numbers like the type. And here autocomplete will be not there. We don't want any autocomplete. And placeholder will be, let's say the stock is 6,000. Okay, let's see. Yeah, looking pretty good to me. So for the next part, let's copy this one, as we need this type of stuff. So I'm just going to paste it several times, like let's say we want 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I forgot the numbering. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So 130, we want 13 of them. We already have made two. So 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, so I think that's enough. Now let's make these stuffs. So here just first one is stock. So yeah, the first one is stock. The second one is country of origin. So it will be country of origin. It will be it is going to be a string, so it will be a text. The next one is declaration of importer. So country of origin, declaration of importer, it will be also a text. And the next one will be marketed by. So marketed by, and it will be a text. And then cover photo, image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. Okay, so cover photo, it will be of type text. And then image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. Okay, and every one of these will be a text. This one will also be a text. Yeah, so the next one after the image, it is highlight 1 2 3 4. So let's see. Yeah, so highlight 1 2 3 4. Okay, so here in the stocks I am going to write highlight 1 2, 3, and then 4 at last. So let's see how they are looking. Yeah, looking quite good, but we also need to change the placeholders. But before that, let's change the type or input type. It is number all around, so we need to change this thing. So it will be text. Okay, and here in the placeholder you can give any placeholder. I am just going to give some of the placeholder which is written by me. So I'm just going to copy paste it so that we don't spend enough time inside these things. Okay, so inside highlight 4 I want this placeholder. Inside, okay, we'll just copy this one and paste it all in the highlights. It is such a irritating thing, but every developer need to do these stuffs. Okay, and also we need some image, so I am going to give some image to this one also. So for the image part I am going to give like something like this. Let's see how it is looking. Yeah, so now it is looking quite good. And now for the declaration of importer and also the marketed by, we need to change the placeholder of these things also. So for the cover photo also we need a placeholder like this one, and after that we need a placeholder for the marketed by. So just going to paste this one also here. Okay, and also here in the declaration of importer we are going to give a placeholder to it, and in the country of origin you can give any country like, let's say, India. Okay, so let's see how they are looking. Yeah, they are looking quite good. Price, discount price is also there, in stock is also there, and we also have some of the, what to say, yeah, some of the images space and highlight space. Now we are left with the, like, we are left with these things, the category, the gender, the voice. Now as you can see that there are many categories, and these categories are going to come from the database itself. So we are going to make these things after we are done with the database part of storing the colors, size and categories. For now I am just going to make the gender part and the kids part. Okay, so let's make the gender part. Hmm. So after the discount price, yeah, so after the discount price we are going to give it div same as this one, and going to give it a span of 3. Okay, and after that I am going to give it a label a label of gender, and then I'm going to give it a div of with, let's say I'm going to give it a margin top of 2. Okay, and here I am going to select give a select tag, and inside the select tag I am going to give various options. So the options will be, the first option will be disabled, so the first option will be like there will be no value and it will be disabled, and here it will be written dash dash choose gender dash dash. Okay, so it is to show that what we need to choose, and then we need an option for the men, and here also we need a men, and then woman, here also we need a woman, and then we need a unisex part. Nike is made for everyone, so we need unisex, and then none. Okay, so none will be like it, this shoe is not meant for anyone, or this product is not meant for anyone. Okay, looks good to me. Now in the same way we are going to make the kids part also. Let's see how it is looking first. So here it is looking quite good, I will say, but I think it needs some improvement. So let's give it some improvement. Like in the label I'm going to give some decoration. Let's say it will be block and text will be smaller, and then font will be medium. Along with that I am going to give a leading of 6, like the line space, and then the color will be text gray 900. It is basically black but a lighter version of black. So let's see how it is looking. Yeah, looking somehow good. Like I have just modified the label, so I don't expect much of the things from that. But for the select part I am going to give it a class name of, let's say, block. Actually I will take the class name from the UI directly. So here in the UI we had our font. Okay, and not the font, we need a form layout. Yeah, so here in the code we need a select. So yeah, here is the select, and as you can see here we have a class name, so I'm just going to copy it and going to paste it here. Okay, now let's see how it is going to look. So yeah, it is looking quite good now. Now for the kids part also we are going to do the same thing. So let's make the kids part. So control D and then kids. Now for the kids part we are going to give boy in case of men, and then girls, and here also girls, and then there won't be any unisex here. Okay, so yeah, looking quite good. Okay, so now we have completed our, what to say, the admin form, and if you go to the mobile layout it is looking beautiful here also. Okay, and here is our save button, cancel button. I am also going to make a delete button. So for the delete button I am just going to copy this part, the save button. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to write it delete. Okay, so now let's see how it is going to look. Yeah, we need to make it black, sorry, red. Okay, so for making it red, we need to make bg red 600, I guess, and for the hover part, I am going to make red 500. Okay, and I guess the outline will be red. Okay, let's see how it is looking. Yeah, it is looking quite good. Okay, so we have completed our admin form. Okay, so now as we have completed the interface, we need to integrate it to get the inputs. So for that, we are going to use React hook form. So let's go to React hook form, enter React hook form, and after that you are going to see this thing. So just install React hook form and go to get started. So I am going to install it in the front end side. Just install it, and after that you need to copy these things, the use form part. Okay, copy this one and just paste this at the top. Okay, so you can also use states, but I don't think it's a good idea for using use state, because for every input you need to write a use state. So it's better that you use forms, and it is also convenient, and also you can give syntax for passwords, etc. Okay, so let's give the like in the inputs, let's give the parameters. So in the input of title, we want it to be register. We want register, and here inside that we want it in the name of title. Okay, and then we are going to give it a bracket which will require like it is, if we don't give this thing, then it is going to give this error message. The message will be title is required, something like that. So we need to get this like we need to get this title. No, we can't skip this one, it is like that. And for the text area also it's the same. For this one I'm going to write detail, and here detail is required. Okay, and for the prices also I'm going to do the same thing, and here it will be named as price, and price is required. Next thing is discount percentage. I'm going to name it as discount to make it simple, and discount is required, like at least 1 or 2% discount is required in every product. Yeah, so there should be discount so that the customers can get attracted. Okay, so the next one is gender. So for the gender we need to put the registered inside the, like, inside the select, but before that let's give some, like, price. Minimum price should be like let's set a minimum price of 1, because everything should have a price at least, like no one can give it a -1 or -5. So for that we need to give it a minimum price. So the value will be, let's say, 1, and for the message we are going to give it as price is required. Okay, so actually it won't be price is required. We need, if we don't give a price, then it will be price is required. But if the price is less than 1, then it should be like price should be at least 1. Okay, so like that. And I think I am going to give it for the discount also, and in fact I am going to give it maximum value in case of discount. So for the discount we are going to write a minimum and also a max. So max will be, let's say, 99. uh, some products can have a value of 99 also, and the message will be, let's say, what can be the message? Yeah, discount cannot exceed 99. Okay, and here I forgot to give a comma, and in the minimum also we need to be at least one, or okay, at least zero, I guess. um yeah, zero will be good. And the message will be, let's say, discount must be at least zero. Okay, so looks good to me. And after that we are going to give the gender. So for the gender I am going to give, in the select I am going to give dot 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 register, and after that I am going to give here a name of gender, and I'm going to provide it a empty object. Okay, so it will store the value of the selected object option. So similar for the kids part, I'm going to do the same thing, but here I'm going to write kids. Okay, and similar for the stocks also, we are going to give it stock as register stock, and going to give it a require as, okay, you need to give three dots also here. So for the part of stock, actually uh, I gave something wrong here. No. So yeah, required will be stock is required. Okay, and minimum will be, let's say, value will be 1, and message will be at least one item should be in the stock, like there should be at least one item. Okay, and yeah, it should be good. And also for the stock part I am going to give it a pattern, right? So that for the stock it should not be like in the form of e, or like, as you know it, for the stock part you can give any value of star hash, so I don't want it. So I am going to give a pattern. So in the pattern tab I am going to give a value of, let's say, I am going to give a regex value, so that the value should be 0 up to 9. This is a regex pattern. And along with that, mm, the message will be, let's say, please enter a valid integer value for stock. Please enter a valid integer value for stock. Okay, looks good to me. There is some issue here. Let's fix that. Okay, so unfortunately I gave here outside of the, like, outside of the register. I need to give it inside the register. Okay, so yeah, it's like that. And for the country of origin we need, like, register of origin. I'm going to name it origin, and I'm going to give a required of, let's say, origin is required. Okay, and similar for the description and marketed by also. So just going to copy it, Actually it is declaration, not description. Yeah, so here description, sorry, declaration. Okay, and here marketed by, here will be marketed by is required in the required statement. And for the cover photo we are going to give something like that only. So I'm going to name it, let's say, actually let's give it name as cover photo only to decrease the complexity. And here I'm going to write cover photo is required. And now for the image part also I am going to do the same things here everywhere. Okay, yeah, so except this image one, we have image one here, and then we have image two, and also we forgot to edit this one. Yeah, so this number 4, this is number 3, and we have already given 2. Yeah, so image part is complete. Now for the highlight part, um just give it similar to the images. These parts are so boring, like it really pisses me off. Okay, I did some mistake. Yeah, it will be here. So now again register, and then you need to give it a name of, let's say, highlight, and highlight is required. Okay, now it is highlight 4, this is highlight 3, this is highlight 2. You can use the multi-cursor functionality of VS Code. It really makes everything simple. Otherwise I need to write these things individually. Okay, so yeah, these things are done, and we have a save button. I don't want a save button in the delete button, so I am going to erase it, but for this we need a save button. So whenever we are going to click on the save button, we are going to get the, like, the data in the form on in the on submit. But before that we need to give a property known as no validation, so that um, the HTML doesn't validate, and we want React hook form to validate for us. And inside the on handle we are going to write handle submit, and here I am going to give a data, and as a data input. Okay, not here, actually I'm going to make a function inside it and going to write here, and then console.log. If you will write data, it is going to give you data. So let's try it once. So here let's open the console. Yeah, I'm going to make it bigger. So here it will be Nike Jordan. Actually you can give any data here for now, it's just for practice. Okay, so discount is, let's say, 10. Men, boy, stock will be somehow 2233. India or something, marketed by covered photo image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. Actually, I'm going to write here India. Yeah, because I love my country. And just save. And as you can see, it is not showing here. I don't know why. And it took a reload. I think I did some mistake. Hmm. So let's see what's the mistake. So on submit, everything is fine. Everything looks good to me. I am not getting the point why it did like that. Let's try it one more time. Just reload it once and then try it. Okay. Okay, so I don't know that time why it did like that, but as you can see, we have all the data: image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. Now, if I will not give this image, then it is not going to give it answer, but we want it to show that what value we are missing. So for that, I am going to give a paragraph tag like this, like, let's say, yeah. So after the input of this highlight 4, I want to show an error message. So errors dot highlight 4, that's the name. So okay, here I think I did some mistake. Here will be T. In every part I think I gave here light. Yeah, so yeah, now it is good. So if there is some mistake in the highlight, then it is going to show us inside the error. So if errors dot highlight 4 is there, then we are going to show a paragraph. Okay, paragraph tag, and inside the paragraph tag we are going to show the message of error. So errors dot highlight 4 dot message. Okay, and I'm going to give it some decoration of text red 500, so that it shows us in the red file. Yeah, so as you can see, highlight is required is showing us here. So I'm going to do this stuff for all the elements. So here it will be like this, here it will be like this. For the image inputs also we are going to do the same thing. Okay, so let's do these stuffs one by one. For the cover photo and marketed by also we are going to do these things. I am going to change this variable soon, like error dot declaration will be here, and error dot stock will be here, country of origin will be here. Okay, and now we don't have to give anything in the options, so we are going to skip this one, and we are going to give it in the discount, in the price, in the product detail, and also in the title. So we need a title. So let's change these things one by one. Title title. Okay, here it will be detail, So we're going to put here detail, and here it will be price, so we're going to give here price. Here it is discount, so we're going to give here discount. Okay, and now the next thing is highlight for no, sorry, not highlight for, it will be stock. To copy it and paste it here. Next will be country of origin, so it will be origin here, and here it will be declaration. Here will be declaration, and then after that it is marketed by. So here also it will be marketed by. So here it is cover photo. It is a boring task, but I know, but we need to do these stuffs. Actually, for the images we have given I as capital, but I don't want it to be capital because we need to maintain these things in the database also. So I'm going to change it from capital I to small I. Okay, and also if everything comes here, then I'm going to show image, and after that here also I'm going to put image. Okay, so it will be, initially it is image 1, so I'm going to give it as image 1, and then here I'm going to give it image 2. Here it will be image 2, and like that it will be here image 3, I guess. Yeah, it will be image 3. Okay, this was is last for the images. So image 4, image 4, and then we are going to make image 5. So where is image 5? Okay, not image 5, we don't have an image 5, so we need it for highlight 1. Here is for the highlight 2, and here is for the highlight 3. Yeah, so we have completed these things, and if you will miss any value now, it is going to show you these things. Highlight is required. If you go here, image is required, so like that. And if you hit save, it is going to show you all the things. Now image 1 capital letter is showing here because we have recently changed it, but in our next one, if we reload it, it is going to give us the correct result. So we have completed our product form. Okay,